Hello and welcome. This is FMG here with another episode of the Underground Carriage, and I'm here with two new guests, Blade Moberly.
Hello.
And Ryan Baker. He is a can. You guys can't hear it, but I'm going to assume that yes, he is a can. So, me and the boys here, we have, it's probably out by the time you've watched, by the time you've listened to this podcast, they are the two co-stars, besides my grandpa, the two co-stars of Treehouse Restoration.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we haven't completely finished filming it, but we have...
Ryan.
Take your time. Alright, so... You guys have been recorded, working, sleeping, eating, farting. How has your experiences been working on the treehouse?
Kind of exhausting.
Ryan, just drink in silence. You don't have to go every time you want to get... whatever. So, Blade, you said it was kind of...
Trying to be funny.
Stop it. This is a podcast. People don't watch us to get enjoyment. They watch us for entertainment. That didn't make sense.
It didn't.
I know.
People don't watch us to be entertained.
They like this.
Would you like that, Ryan? Okay, so... Blade, you said the experience was exhausting?
Yeah. It was exhausting.
What did you do that was so exhausting, Blade?
Climbing.
And
the cutting through that branch. That was...
Oh yeah, Blade had to... I had to saw through one half of the branch, he had to saw through the other, and I got the heavier side, but whatever.
Well,
So-
it was just kind of the fact that... It was I had to stand on the rotten boards that could have broken at
When
any
did you guys
second.
have to saw a branch?
There was a dead branch that almost crushed Blade.
Why would you do that?
For fun.
Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen,
You
about...
do this for funny.
The next thing we're going to hear from Ryan is him pissing into a Snapple bottle.
Alright, so we're stuck here for about a half an hour, and we gotta think about things to talk about. So, let's talk about videos you guys have been in. So,
I just recall Ren Fair.
yeah, you were in the Ren Fair, and,
Ryan, put your shirt on.
you were in, Ryan, put your shirt on, an epic video. You're also in Holler and Hike with, all those people. How was that adventure for you?
Holler and Hike.
Where you hiked around and sat near a big wall?
Oh,
You
yeah.
were with Carly and, Cersei?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and Blade, you've been in many FMG videos, such as the Epic Sonic Review, Blade's Victory Royale,
Blades popping.
so many videos that Blade has been in, because me and Blade used to be pretty much neighbors. Also, one of the classic videos from FMG is Ryan's Shopping Adventures, where me and the boys go to Ohio Thrift and Ryan does some shopping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like I really got to look at everything I wanted to because we had to leave early due to parental figures.
Now,
But lately we have been talking about going to Ohio Thrift again sometime, so you may get another video on that.
well, we're gonna add that to the Treehouse Restoration videos, just because we want to go shopping and get stuff from there. Now, I think it was in a video I titled "A Good Day," where Blade and the boys were at your house. And Ryan has two plastic bats, and he swings them at the ground and smacks some grass.
Yeah, I fucking hate grass.
And he said the epic quote, "I fucking hate grass." Now,
We need to make some T-shirts of that. We need to
Yeah.
we need to take like the still image from that and put a retro filter on it or something. Or or do that thing where it's just it's two colors, like you'd see on a political post.
Yeah.
Well, you'd see on Yeah, like you'd see on a political poster where it's like most of the figure, like you're able to see what's going on, but it's just like blue and red or something.
Yeah. Oh, should we mention that it's not the same recording spot? Or
Oh yeah. We are not in the official Underground Carriage recording area. We are in a garage. Well, I should probably explain. There's a There's a radio show called Little Steven's Underground Garage. But when I was a young boy, I always thought it was Little Steven's Underground Carriage. So that's the name of this podcast. But it's not taken. No one's used it, so I claim it. Dibs, go away. I'm cool. But the festival ran one of the not the first video you were in.
Ryan. What is the official recording spot?
It is in a basement. Yeah. I would love to tell you more information, but I don't want to dox myself on the internet.
It's
just
alright.
Because. I'll tell you about it later.
Eventually.
Now, Blade, let me go through one of your the very first video you were in, Blade, is called BAM, where you pick up a big log and then slam big log down.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
That
video was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, what caused you to slam the log? Were you like going through some stuff?
Kind of. It was a rough time, so I said that's a log I could probably pick up. Yeah, so I picked it up.
It was 1 year ago,
and I shoved it down, right down onto the ground. Yeah. It was seeing that log explode into those pieces was an amazing sight.
It was published on May 18th, 2019, and
we didn't get to do the 1 year anniversary of that, did we?
No, we didn't.
I understand.
I clowned.
You just need to get that frustration out.
We need to get our good friend Danny Boy on this. So we can talk about the Big Bite and
talk about Big Bite and all the
classic.
The Big Bite of '87.
Now, the next video you were in, Blade, was Beyblade, where you are swinging on the epic swing.
That video, it's like the music is so loud, but when it gets quiet, you hear stop it, stop.
Now, can you tell everyone why it was so painful?
Because I wasn't being smart and I had like the ropes under my arm and just holding it, and so it was just kind of spinning around my armpits.
Yeah. And
it was a really enjoyable video, so link to that will be in the description.
That's on my channel, you monkey.
I hate it.
Yeah, link to it will be in the description anyway, so you don't have to look for it. It'll be quicker that way.
True. And Blade got rope burn in the pit of his arm.
Arm of the pit.
It was great, and actually, this didn't happen too far. The Village People Retaliate, Centrifuge, Twister 2, all had Blade in the vicinity, and that was around my birthday.
What is the Village People?
The Village People Retaliate is when Daniel's like, turn that light off, and he throws a can at the camera. Yeah. I think you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Now, there was a lot of videos, like in the beginning of FMG, they were all from one day. Most of the ones when we're on a hike and Blade is involved, they're all from the same, like...
That's why I'm always in the same outfit.
Yeah, like the long grueling climb, FMG funny test video, aka Onions. That was also one. Now, the long grueling climb, that was your kind of start to fame where everyone like, whoa, that's Blade.
Yeah.
Where you have a Thanos oven mitt and you climb a...
Thanos oven mitt.
Why are your pants so long?
We don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about... And
this is the podcast. We talk about everything.
Not our physical appearance because we can't see the... And who could forget everyone's favorite? You see them ghoulies?
You see them ghoulies?
One of Blade's personal favorites.
I'm a fat 17-year-old.
No, you're not. You're beautiful.
Shut up.
Now... There's also Ghost Rider, Beanie Boy.
Oh, Beanie Boy. I still find those beans in my room.
Yeah, we cut open a big thing of beans from a beanbag thing, and I'm very certain when we put those beans back in there was some things that weren't beans.
A few dog turds and a pickle.
Yep.
Why?
Don't worry about it. It goes to Randy. You want to talk about Randy?
No,
he was in one of the FMG videos. They know who Randy is.
I know Randy was in one of the videos, but it's just the fact that Randy was in a video. I would rather have Randy speak about his own behalf.
True, but The reason that we didn't have much care about having smelly things inside the
yeah, Randy don't got a nose.
Randy, well, he does have a nose. It's just that he can't smell.
Broken sniffer. I found something I wanted.
Blade is digging around a bunch of boxes to find a sticker. In a high, you're in a high.
There are many things in here. We can take the bike. We can take the dirt bike. Anyone want to get in the lawnmower? We can drive away.
Yeah, there's 3 vehicles in here. We could escape. There's also a big
yeah,
bottom.
We're currently locked in here. We can't get out.
The garage door is closed. We're stuck in here forever. There's enough gas and fake pumpkins that we could probably live here for at least a day.
Fake pumpkin.
We're gonna
Why is
be.
there so many backpacks?
Reasons unknown.
It's for when.
I think that's a ship sail.
But there's no... Okay. I'm not going to
It's
say
for
where the
it's for when
closest
you
lake
need
is,
to
but
go rob a bank. You know, you have a lot of bags to put the money in.
Yeah.
hiking bags.
Yeah,
My
and,
grandpa known for stealing things and robbing banks.
Yeah, and he puts the sails on his car whenever he runs out of gas.
Yep.
Wind powered.
Now, I think, Ryan, the first video you were in on the FMG channel was the video called A Good Day when we're hanging out, and the first line you say is, I want to scare Daniel when he comes here, and you're holding Gordon in your arms like a baby.
Yeah. I think it was. But the idea was, I forget what I was going to do. I think I just wanted to look at him through the window while slowly petting Gordon.
By the way, Gordon...
I don't recall what I wanted to do exactly.
Gordon is Blade's cat.
I'll send you an image if you want to pop an image of him.
Oh, sure.
He doesn't like water?
He doesn't like water, but we had to give him a bath in one video. And Gordon's full name is Gordon Ramsay because he eats things.
Yeah.
Now, the next video that you were in, Ryan, was the Festival Ren, where...
Yeah.
Can you talk about your experiences out there?
We all went to the Renaissance Festival.
Except for me.
Yeah. Yeah, Blade didn't go.
It's okay. You were out there. You got a bread bowl while everyone got some beef lettuce.
Beef
Yeah.
legs.
Well, no, it was turkey legs. I got like a bread bowl with like potato soup in it.
Yeah.
What did you get a turkey leg?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I didn't. I was filming the camera. I had a bite of Daniel's, and our current co-star, or last co-star in the last episode was Onyx. He ate a whole, like, bone and all turkey legus. Now, the next video, Blade, that you were in is Big Bumpkins.
Oh, big bumpkins.
By the way, Ryan is crinkling a can. I hope you can hear that.
I think we're moving too fast.
Well, I mean, we've been recording for 13 minutes, Ryan.
I know, but we don't want to run out of material. We need
Oh,
content.
This is like
No.
October of last year.
Yeah, that's October of last year. We haven't even gotten to, like, talking about wacky stories that haven't been
We
filled.
haven't even gotten to a masked man at my house yet.
Oh, yeah.
we should talk about some
The-
stories
like,
we've
what is
experienced. Like we should talk about like some of like
Well,
some of the
that's
stuff
what's gonna
that
happen
hasn't
when we
been
start.
recorded.
well, I'm
Like when we were at the Ren Fair, a guy threatened to beat us up because he had a fake plastic sword in the back of his pocket. We were watching a show at the time, and we were sitting behind him, and he had this fake plastic sword in his wallet, but we didn't know that. We just thought it was in his pocket, and we started messing around with it. He turned around, grabbed the sword, and what did he say? He said something like,
Hey,
like,
man,
don't
that's
mess-
my fucking wallet. Don't be touching that. I got kids and whatnot. But the thing is, he was like this dopey, thumb-headed man with a, with a Back to the Future snapback.
Yeah, so, like, even if he did have kids, they probably weren't his kids. He probably kidnapped them.
But the thing
He probably
is,
kidnapped them somewhere.
there was a big Lippy Baxton sword, but it wasn't like we were grabbing at it or like flicking it. Onyx literally bumped it and it went up and down, and he thought it was funny and went doing and played with it a little bit more, and then he got yelled at by the big man. And then, honestly, I was okay with him just being angry, like, yeah, that's justified, but then he's like, sorry man, I kind of lashed out. I didn't mean to. I'm like, I lost all respect for him at that point. I'm like, you were justified. Don't apologize. You failed me.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt for like 5 seconds. I
Yeah.
looked up around the shelves. looked at that and I said, "Is that a Yoda in a Jedi's uniform?"
What?
I said I thought that was Kermit in a Jedi robe.
Where?
The welding suit?
Like the
I think that's a welding
the
suit.
brown thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
I think it's a welding mask with a welding suit wrapped around it. I think that's what
Blade
he's
has an
talking about.
overactive imagination. He likes to see gremlins everywhere. Blade just shuffled his chair. Now, Ryan farted. We're doing great.
I think this is the best podcast yet.
Blade.
It's alright, you can edit that out. Don't edit this part out though. Just edit out the fart. Just edit the fart, but keep this part in where I'm talking about editing it.
No, I'll add a loud cartoon fart just for you.
Editor.
Editor is me. I'm right here.
Editor. Edit out the editor. Don't let him. Editor. Don't
fool you.
Cut out every single word I say in the podcast.
This is like, yeah.
Don't listen to the editor.
Editor.
Blade, why are you playing with a hard hat?
It's not a hard hat.
I'm an engineer.
I'm an engineer.
Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about Big Bumpkus. Because Blade, me and you had a
Religious.
lot of
religious experience.
oh yeah, we didn't really get to record all the funniest things because there were several times where me and Blade were like painting on pumpkins, looking at all this work we're doing, and then Blade just rips one, just so like we were in a sealed garage and it filled the whole room. There was no escape from Blade's rancid gases, juices, and
Gases.
Yeah.
also in the video, God bless, it's not very popular, but there's a painted pumpkin that I stab and kick with my bare feet. And we went to, I think it was like a Greene County festival or something, with a bunch of rat children and gaga balls. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And that's where we got that pumpkin, and we ate like soggy mashed potatoes and kind of sat around and was like, wow.
That wasn't Greene County. That was
Oh yeah, that was Camp Joy. It was the Camp Joy Festival. That's what it was. And we got stickers, and I remember it was really hot, so we just went back into the car and played with clay all day.
Yeah, melting clay.
It was really hot, so you went into the car.
Well, it was better than being out inside. Now,
Oh, I remember I threw the gym. I grabbed the basketball. I go, I'm gonna make it.
oh yeah, and we found like name tags that were like Carl, and we put them all on a tree. Oh. Ew!
What is it?
Elmo.
No, it's that little toy thing that goes Yankee. Okay.
We've been visited by the rat child.
The rat child has gifted us. Ryan, go fetch that.
I thought that was your grandpa.
Is it a gift?
Okay, so last year.
It looked more like a curse.
Last year at my birthday party, we had one of these little talking doll things.
Oh.
So you squeeze its belly and it goes.
It's the skin.
And it's just the skin. There's bugs crawling all over it.
Let me see.
I'll take a picture and put it on the screen right now.
Is it just an Elmo flipped inside out?
No. It's
That's what it looks like.
it does look like an Elmo, but it's like flip it. Oh wait, before you flip it back and before you inverse it, let me take a picture of you holding it.
It just looks like an Elmo inside out.
There we go. Now you can go flip it back in. It's.
Let's see if this ASMR going.
Oh, don't do an ASMR unraveling skin baby.
Skin baby.
Now he doesn't look too bad when you flip him around, although his mouth is very dusty.
He's got the
It's like some xenomorph stuff. Oh, it's like a bunny or something.
He's got the moves like Jedi.
Oh, why is his lips all stretched? They're not supposed to be like that.
Well, he doesn't have his hard teeth anymore.
Yeah, he had teeth and a skeleton. We ripped that out.
A tongue.
Here, Blade, let me.
Hold on, let me make this a lot funnier.
Stop touching the mic with it. Hold on. Blade!
A death has occurred.
The body has been found. So that's our little goblin boy. He'll be in the... we'll put him on the thumbnail. So... By the way, the mic is connected to a saw.
Yeah.
It's a fun bit of trivia. Now, what do you want to talk about, Ryan? How's your life been during the quarantine?
It's just boring. Although the quarantine itself hasn't really affected my life because I don't do much anyway.
I'm gonna smack you if you keep touching that.
Like I don't really go out much, so
Yeah.
even if we weren't in quarantine right now, my life would just be the same. There wouldn't be any difference to it.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of staying at home and not doing anything.
A lot of
Really.
boredom. But, by the way,
Yeah.
I probably should mention this during the...
Just sadness.
We have gone through proper quarantine procedures for 2 weeks so that we don't contaminate each other.
Yes.
Now, let me go through this. See what the next video Blade was in. Well, Blade, the next video you're in is Salesman Boy,
Oh.
where you're trying to
Doug
sell.
Walker and Doug Walker accessories?
Should we talk about the Doug files?
No. What happened to him?
They're in my room.
Okay.
I was able to salvage them before the quarantine ended.
Because
I still have them.
Yeah, all of them
because
are
the
good.
quarantine happened, I'm like, I looked in my bag, I'm like, huh, they're not in there. Maybe I left them in my locker. They're not in my locker.
Yeah, but the thing is, so our school closed down. We all go to the same school. Our school closed down for quarantine, and I was sick. And the Doug files were in a locker, in my locker.
Mm-hmm.
So the school just had them. And when you come to the school to get your stuff back, they give you a big, like, trash bag full of your stuff. So they've seen, the principal, in her own hands, has held the Doug files.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I
Mrs.
don't know.
Who-
I don't know
well-
if they like actually like opened it up and looked.
They
at it.
did, but they at least
Yeah,
read the
I
label.
highly doubt
Mrs.
it.
Hooper said, Blade, you always forget your book, but you can always give Fox the Doug files. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because Doug files are important.
Alright, let me describe...
We always remember things that we care about.
Doug files.
Let me describe it. Alright, so me and Blade have a very strong liking and enjoyment for one entertaining internet personality, Doug Walker, aka the Nostalgia Critic, the main money horse of Channel Awesome. We have a large folder, or well, it started out with just a picture. I think Blade sent me a drawing of Doug Walker as a gorilla.
As for your birthday.
For my birthday. Yeah, no, it was Doug Walker as like a little monkey child.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that's a great picture. And I think like a month later, I drew a Doug Walker back and gave it to him.
Yeah.
And that got the ball rolling. So every day for at least like
3 months.
3 months, we gave each other back and forth a Doug Walker drawing of our greatest caliber. Sometimes they are literally just like a scribble. Other times they're like masterfully painted pictures.
Yeah.
And
Most of mine were just little
little
doodle
scribbles.
I'm like, oh, it's third period. I need to get a Doug out.
I need to get a Doug now. But some of yours are really good. You crowdsourced your Doug Walkers a lot of the time. You had Ashton Burton draw. Ashton Burton is hope he doesn't ever know about my channel. But Ashton Burton is
He's
not a very popular young boy. Likes Bendy and the Ink Machine a lot. He has 30 Funko Pop little keychain things that he keeps on his backpack.
He's got a video of 39,000 views.
Yep.
No, 22,500 views.
Yeah, but moving on past the Doug files, yeah.
So I want to bring this topic up, but you know, my channel not as popular as the FMG channel, but my most popular video.
Most popular
Are you looking
video.
for a shout out, Blade?
No.
Oh no, Blade's already shouted out. He's literally on my channel page as me boy.
Yeah.
Click on me boy, get to his channel.
Where is it? Your channel.
You can go to the FMG favorite playlist.
Your videos, okay. But I go to my most popular video. I can't play it because it's a copyrighted song in this video.
Oh yeah, but
I'll just turn it down real quick. But it is a image. It is a video, I should say, of Shadow the Hedgehog's head on a cross in snow with the Seinfeld theme song playing. And somehow this video has 7,532 views.
Well, read the title, Blade.
Oh, the title is The Real Reason Why Shadow Wasn't in the Sonic movie.
Exactly, and you hit the trend on the needle point and rode that to victory. Now,
have you seen the new thumbnail for it?
Yeah, I have. I love it. It's great Photoshop. Now, we talked about Ryan's shopping adventures and all that whatnot. Now, one of the... Speaking of the Doug files, there is a Doug Walker as himself. That is a picture drawn by Blade from the Doug files itself.
That's the first one.
Yeah, well, that was one of the first ones, but there's one problem with that.
What?
It's still in my gym locker. It didn't get picked up. Along with a pair of shoes and several Garfield drawings are all in that locker, and
some poor kid next year.
Yeah, no, some lucky kid next year.
Hopefully
maybe you.
How did the gym's locker work? Is it like several kids get the same locker?
Is there still a lock on it?
There is still a lock on it. I still have the key. It's just that
was it your lock?
Yeah, it was my lock.
You'd probably be able to like sneak in there sometime.
I'm thinking because I'm gonna have band camp next few weeks. I might be able to slip on in there and possibly take it back for my own.
Yo, Mr. McBalla, can I get my shoes out of my gym locker?
Master
you
McCullough.
can maybe ask the industrial tech teacher.
Gary
Yates. He might be able to.
Yeah, because like typically, like after fourth period, he'll go in there. Is it fourth period? I don't know. There's like some time that like he'll go in there, go to the bathroom, so like it could be possible that if you're walking by, you could just slip in after.
Well, that's if we go back to school, but he's talking about when he goes.
I'm going to be in band camp next few weeks, which basically just we have the whole school to ourselves except for the hallway because Yump Chump and his boys are cleaning out everything with the janitor team.
I hate that we didn't get all of our art projects back.
Yeah, I was really upset because I drew one of you.
Yeah.
And it was a really good picture.
Did you see my Ecto one I drew?
Yeah, that was great. I really wanted to go. That was in the chalk drawing, correct?
Yeah, the chalk drawing.
Yeah.
It was great from far away, but if you get up close, you're like, oh, there's all the there's facts, but
don't worry about that.
You
put that on the top of the mantle when no one can get it.
Yeah.
Now, Doug Walker is this is the most popular video with 1,700 views. Now, the funny thing is, Big Bite was originally like the video along with Belly Boy.
Yeah.
But even though I'm kind of proud of those, I'm kind of not because the reason those are popular is they fall in fetish people like them.
Yeah.
Like people who like there's a group of people that like to see handsome people eating. Like you see those Japanese ladies, they're like eating the octopus.
Like
mukbang?
What?
Is that mukbang?
Mukbang.
Like people just sit down and eat. Isn't that just what it is? That's just what mukbang is?
Yeah, that's what they like. And Belly Boy, people like seeing fat people jiggle their belly. And
I've never heard of that.
I gotta go film some videos to get some views.
Blade becomes a fetish channel.
You may be on the wrong platform.
They got they got views because that's just the nasty type of content there. But Doug Walker as himself, that's just straight Doug Walker energy, my friend. That ain't no fetish, hopefully.
I wish there's comments like what happened to
no,
my
there's
probably
Doug Walker points a gun at the audience. There's probably people who like to be threatened to like into beating and stuff.
I think it's just Doug Walker fans.
Oh, Doug, push me against the wall. And
Doug,
there's also the video. There's also shoot me in the spine. I want to be crippled, Doug.
Fucking kill me.
There's also the video as Spookin', where me and Blade gave out candy to a bunch of kids with a jump scare trash can, and we're wondering.
I want to fucking Baja Blast my brains out.
There's one problem with that Halloween night. It was so cold.
Yeah.
Was this on Halloween?
It was at the Halloween in wherever Blade lives. I'm not gonna dox him, but.
Ryan,
basically,
since you live close, we could probably get you to go out there and we can get more things to run.
Yeah, but
you need to get T-Bone bike out there so we can ride around town.
That's in the garage over there.
I was walking.
Yeah, we should go see it.
I was just walking around town. I didn't know where you guys were. You said you were setting up, but I didn't know.
We were at my house.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were or not.
I know Daniel was gonna come up. He was like, dude, it's like my balls are freezing. I'm going back inside, and he hanged with Carly.
Hopefully it's warm.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But in that video, we have a trash can, which is an air pressure trash can that shoots like a monster that comes out. And we were wondering, I'm hitting the button, but it's not going. Blade was pointing it backwards. It wasn't working because Blade wasn't doing it right. But, you know, it was fun, and I want to do more Halloween videos just because I love Halloween. And blah, 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 blah.
We need to definitely get more stuff out there that track people.
Oh yeah, I got a lot more Halloween stuff that I didn't get to bring out. I'll talk about that. Actually, I could probably talk about it on the podcast. I have my uncle Dave. He makes dead bodies dead bodies and horror movie props.
Yeah.
All types of really cool stuff. And he made Cotton, my dead baby, and T-Bone, which is the character that is the profile picture for YouTube, for my YouTube channel, FMG. That is what?
FMG.
Is I FMG.
That video for you to say that like for 10 minutes.
Actually, that I did have a full rant where I was like, "Is I FMG? I am sorry for my absence," but it got cut off, so it just said, "Is I FMG? I am due to it," and it's
I am doomed.
I am doomed because somehow I got a copyright strike from Noah Miller jiggling his big bitters. Like literally, Noah Miller jumps up and down. And it got he got copyrighted or something.
Because the country music on the
I don't know. It just got it got flagged, so I got suspended for a week, and I came back and I'm like, it is I FMG, and that was the return video for the great FMG.
What do you mean, like you got suspended? Like you couldn't upload a video?
I couldn't upload a video for a week. I think it was a strike or whatever, a strike on my channel, but. Yeah, that's FMG.
That's fucking retarded. Did you try to like?
I did, but it wasn't worth it at that point. I already had like not posted for a week.
Wow.
Yeah, it was stank.
YouTube's a
great. Ryan, and curse on the
You can't
YouTube.
say that about YouTube.
We're on YouTube,
I'm
Ryan.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Susan
sorry.
Rojiski.
I'm sorry. Who's the
lovely person?
That's the CEO of YouTube.
Susan.
Ryan.
Oh, Susan.
We've got to cut this entire part out now.
No. We'll just see Ryan and be like, Susan's a lovely person.
Lovely woman.
It's just friend.
My companion.
Yeah, who's the friend? That was YouTube.
Who's that rotten, nasty boy?
Yeah, Susan's a friend.
Yeah.
Here goes the channel.
The last thing on my channel is just oh yeah, in the video the pink mink, that's the creature that used to be the young skinned boy before his skeleton was removed.
Oh!
He had a little thing in his hand you could squeeze and he'd go, what?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up before I remove your skeleton.
Shut up.
Now, I should talk about Ratcasters.
Ratcasters.
So there was a turn of events where I had to ride the elementary. I'm a high school boy, but I think I had to do some type of work after school, so I had to ride the elementary bus home that comes like 2 hours later than the 2 hours earlier in the day. So I rode with a bunch of elementary kids, and I'm like, "Hey kids," and they're like, "You're old and weird. You're wearing a bow tie. Do you have a YouTube channel?" I'm like, "Yes. Would you like to say I love FMG for my channel?" And they're like, "Yay! I want to be on YouTube!" And I'm like, "Okay, you're a beautiful little rat man." They're like, "Don't call me a rat. It's okay, rat." And they got posted onto YouTube, and it was great.
Can you still hear me from here?
It's difficult to hear you through the mic when I can also hear myself. Talk, Ryan.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're heard.
I'm Mr. Spaghetti Man.
Now, what else is some... Oh, yeah. Who is this man?
Who is this man?
A video where Ryan technically wasn't in the video, but he still was.
Oh, yeah, there's that image of, like, someone standing and you photoshopped my face onto it.
No, it was you standing here. Let me play the video.
Wasn't it
The audio might not be included, but...
Oh, yes. I've seen... Ryan, put your shirt on, Ryan.
No, that's a different video.
Oh.
That's when I think...
Ryan, what's happening?
That's a fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Where Ryan's hitting me and he won't put his shirt on. Okay,
Who's under the mask?
Let me give you a little backstory. So I have a series called The Masked Man where it's kind of gone downhill because when quarantine started, I literally could not do any recordings because I'm like, well, the story happens at this location, but I'm not allowed to go to that location. So
Filming location.
Are we not allowed to go there now?
No, we can still go to that monkey boy's house and film the rest of that stuff. It's just that because quarantine happened at the point, Blade's family didn't want anyone over.
Yeah.
So it just kind of was in a standstill because the Mondays kept happening. I kept having to post stuff.
Can't go in there.
Yeah, we can.
Can we or can we not? You just said that.
In the beginning, Ryan.
In the
Okay.
beginning of time, but it's probably going to be a little while now again.
Yeah, but
Because Allie was stupid.
don't talk about your sister on the podcast.
What did I
Leave that for the family drama. This is the FMG podcast where we talk about.
We'll censor her name. What did she do? Okay, we'll call her Emma. What did Emma do?
Well, she doesn't like hanging out for our family, and she's been hanging out at friend Jaden's house way more often. And somebody they hang out with confirmed for the Corona no.
Oh, cool.
And so my family said, "You're spending 2 weeks at Jaden's. Get the fuck out of our house."
Oh, okay, cool. So the sister has been banished for hanging out with the funny people.
His sister's been banished out of our house for 2 weeks.
Okay, well, she probably likes it better out there.
Yeah.
Well,
I find it funny because my dad said, "Allie, you're staying 2 weeks at Jaden's house. Your charger and clothes are on the front porch."
oh well. As long as she's happy, who cares?
Been banished. from our house.
Anywho, Magic Boy. That's a video that happened right after Ryan's shopping adventures, where Blade found a magic wand and just played around with it for a minute or so. Washing Gordon. We were at Blade's house and we just washed Gordon. That was a good one. I think you were in that video as well.
No, I wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
It was
I can't
just-
remember
it was
because I
just
didn't
you
click on the
searching
video.
Blade. You put Gordon in the bathtub and you started crying.
Now, the dartboard competition.
Yeah.
That was a video I was sitting on for like 3 months.
I just face planted into the treadmill.
It was good though. It was a fun
I
video.
won.
Now,
We trained intensely.
I don't know how much you guys were involved in this because I can't really remember, but Wesley Wednesday, Where's Wesley? The season finale of episode 1.
Did we ever find Wesley?
Well, the thing is, we're gonna do another season before we can continue on. I'm not gonna tell no spoilers, but I got some things planned. And Blade, since Blade was barely involved in the Wesley Wednesday, Where's Wesley? He's gonna be a main character in the next season finale.
I remember me and Cersei had a contest of who can get more people to say it, and then I'd go to ask somebody, "Can you say where was Wesley?" Cersei would have made me do it. I'm like, "What? It's been 2 seconds into the school day."
Yeah, Cersei had like the it factor where she could just instantly make anybody say, "Where's Wesley?"
I was so confused.
The it factor, that's what we're describing it now.
The Wesley factor. Also, Big Pig. We went to Cersei's house and played with the dog toy. Also, Rioting Rascal with Toller and Carly.
Oh yeah, just out of nowhere. Oh, there's a car in my driveway. Oh, it's Toller.
How did Nathan Toller get here?
Nathan Toller took Carly Burns away.
This him struggling to get out my driveway for 20 minutes.
Yeah. And I run at him, go, "You're gay," and then run away. Now, a thing. You didn't come with us on the Sonic adventure, right?
No.
Yeah, I couldn't because it was like last minute.
Oh, yeah. I don't care. Literally, Toller was just like, "Hey, y'all want to watch a Sonic movie?" And we're like, "Heck yeah!" They didn't get to be in the funny part where me and Blade just played with games the entire time, but
While your dad was outside, like, "Where are you guys?" we're still watching the movie. Just playing the game. Then your dad says, I can see you playing an arcade machine. Get your asses out of here.
Yeah, Blade just wanted to shoot the dinosaur. And I still have a video saved because in the video it cuts in half. I'm like, we'll come back next year. And I still plan to come back next year and release the video. Now, Blade, what's your thoughts on the Sonic movie?
It was good.
Yeah, got any more interesting things to talk about? Our experience there? How Carly wouldn't stop talking about Sonic porn?
Yeah, that and how Carly was trying to...
look at Sonic porn?
I think she was during the movie.
Oh, probably.
But,
She was looking at porn during the movie?
there was this, like, old man, not like this... I don't know who it was, but this guy sitting behind us and...
Oh,
Daniel
he
had this...
He was like a brony guy.
Daniel had to just stop Carly from turning around and saying, he's flossing!
Carly was a heckler. Also,
Rule 34 pulled up.
during the video Hoot and Hike where we find the Death Rock, that thumbnail is made by Wesley in MS Paint.
God,
It's
Wesley
a
needs to do more
great video.
thumbnails.
And oh yeah, a video that Ryan's in Wesley Wednesday season 2 episode 3 Ash Wednesday, where Wesley reads the rules of Ash Wednesday, but when he's like reading from his phone. When his phone flips down, it's just a picture of Ryan. That's a good video. And let me see what else. You have won, I think, Monkey of the Month twice.
Yeah.
For being the fastest commenter in the West.
See, the channel kind of died over quarantine, and it's kind of hard to...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get back, but we're here. We're revitalized. We're not dead. I'm still working.
So, one of my favorite things is, you know, me being a person, I've got the Snap-a-daps, and I said, I'm going to do this random question thing. And then the first question I get, where's my trailer, boy? 2 months after he asked me to make you a trailer.
So, it's kind of canceled at this point because FMG's changed so much, but I recorded my own trailer, and Blade was originally supposed to be my editor, but
Cersei took that job.
Cersei took that job, and she does great. Cersei's pretty much done half of it. I really want to have her on the podcast one of these days. Hopefully I can get her...
I want to do a video. I want to edit the video, though.
That's okay. I'll send you some content to edit. Ryan, I can hear that. You're touching the wire, boy.
See, I want to edit a video, but I want it to be a video that it doesn't need to be out on the schedule.
Just something you can play around with for 3 days.
Something I can just do a stupid editing style.
It doesn't have a schedule. Now...
Like my video, How to Draw a Man.
I think... pretty much everything after like the 100 subscribers special, that's when quarantine really set in.
Yeah. And
everything kind of died down. I had Cersei like record several videos to try and keep the channel from dying. We had I found a file full of so many old videos, such as "Hey boys, it's 2018" with Blade, where he says a funny word.
I hated that video so much because my family's like, let's check out FMG. Oh my!
Yeah. Oh, by the way, one of the FMG videos got Blade in trouble in the video, what is it, A Good Day, where Daniel sets the driveway on fire. We didn't record it, but there was a lot more fire. And, Blade's family probably wouldn't have found out till later when they're looking at the driveway why there's all these marks. But because I uploaded it, Blade's family watched it and go, "Blow, boy," and they smacked him.
Been banned from my house.
Yeah, and he got to go sleep out with Jaden for the next 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, I want to try to get Daniel unbanned.
What? Daniel's banned from the house.
They were going to ban Joseph, but then I convinced them not to.
Yeah, Joseph just burned the air. He didn't burn the property.
They said, we're going to ban both those people. I'm like, Joseph.
We were being immature responsibly, we weren't
burning
We weren't
people.
doing it inside. We weren't, burning large materials. We were
only using WD-40 and gas.
It was fine.
We were doing it on a hard, level surface, on a hard, level, fire-resistant surface.
Why?
I wasted 3 fire extinguishers.
guys, we cut back in. Brian ripped a big stinker. That's what happened. Haha, yeah.
It make us go screwy.
That was
4chan.
4chan. But Blades Victory Royale, that's a funny.
Yeah.
Where are we at right now?
What do you mean in minutes wise?
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 45 minutes.
That's a long time.
Well, you guys have anything you want to talk about, or do you want to end it here? Just a good old podcast talking about the channel.
I mean, hold on. There's something I was wanting to say, but I forgot what it... So, The Masked Man, when we were filming at my house...
Oh, yeah. Hold on. We should talk about that.
It was interesting because I don't know if this was the first or second time, but I was just sitting in my house. All of you went to homecoming, just sitting in my house, and then I get a phone call as I'm watching Star Wars. Hey, boy, we're coming over. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, 5 of us. I'm like,
Yeah, that was my fault. I thought you were... I made plans with Blade, like, hey, we're gonna be coming over, but Blade thought the plans were canceled when he didn't get a ride to homecoming.
Yeah.
But I thought, like, oh, Blade's got us. He'll come pick us up. It's
That
all
was
good.
like 10 minutes of convincing my mom, and then I'm like, I will do chores.
Please,
And
please,
then
they
she's like,
need
I
me.
don't care, just don't be loud. And then that's as soon as I heard the truck door open.
Yeah, as soon as, like, the coast is clear, they've arrived.
And then, like, what was it? Everyone comes out in nice clothes, like dresses and stuff. and
dresses
then
and
immediately
outfit.
we start watching Arthur and the Invisibles and
Oh,
gasoline.
we gotta talk about Arthur and the Okay,
Oh, God.
during Ryan's shopping adventure, I picked up the disc.
I don't know where I was after homecoming.
I don't know either.
I don't remember where I went.
That
I know I didn't.
movie.
I don't know why I didn't go with you guys.
Yeah, I was wondering. I thought I'd write like, hey, you want to come? But you're like, So, Arthur and the Invisibles.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my!
You must have had
We
so
will have a
many of
full
them.
extensive video review when we get all 3 legendary discs. But so when I was at Ohio Thrift with these 2 monkeys on Ryan's Shopping Adventures, we discovered Arthur and the Invisibles. And first of all, I had a vague memory of like so many different things when I saw that movie. So like. Because there's so many, like, oh, this guy got shrunk down and turned tiny. That's a movie concept that's, like, done in, like, 60 different movies.
Yeah.
And I had, like, so many different memories of watching tiny people movies that it all mixed into Arthur the Invisibles. Quiet! Philip Pot! So, we watched Arthur the Invisibles, like, 18 times at your house. Every time I go to Blades, we always have to watch Arthur and the Invisibles, and each time it gets worse.
Snoop Dogg.
Stop watching it.
No, never.
We will stop watching it when the disc becomes unplayable.
Is that possible?
Yes. Blade, tell about your experience.
Of what?
Your disc that you've ruined of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, my original Ghostbusters disc. I've watched that too many times and it just kind of went...
It broke. But I don't want to go through a review of Arthur the Invisibles until I have an extensive video about it, but...
And we've been to the amusement park.
Okay, well, I'll talk about that. There is an amusement park for Arthur the Invisible somewhere in Europe that I need to go there. They have, like, Mickey Mouse characters of Arthur the Invisibles walking around and giant, like, play sets, and it's... I'm excited to one day go there. Arthur the Invisibles, baby. And the thing is, no one has a big, extensive review on it because there's no streaming service that'll pick it up.
This is a Blockbuster original.
No one wants it. But it's got the little rat child that is, that was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie has a lot of fun characters. It was like the evil M or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
The evil lamb.
Yeah. God, and they over-sexualized the princess character so much.
I've got legs.
Yeah, but it fucking worked.
Well, I think it's a good note to leave it on Arthur the Invisibles. This has been fun. Do you guys have anything you'd like to plug or shout out before we stop the recording?
Ryan's Dating Simulator coming
Yeah.
out 2085.
2085 Ryan's Dating Simulator.
Looking for it on Steam.
On Steam. It'll cost $20 per hour you play. Never mind.
Check out Ryan's Toes.
Ryan's Toes. That's a secret Easter egg.
If you made it this far, comment Ryan's Toes.
Thank you guys. Ryan, you have anything?
Hmm.
He's single, by the way. Shout your snap at.
Not interested.
Ryan is gay, if you didn't know. That's a joke. He's going through some issues. Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Underground Carriage, and I'll see you next time I do one of these.
Bye.
That'll be a good video.